I got rid of the pike, and first cast, within seconds, I hooked into this, brought it to the bank, and there it is in front of my iPhone 5 that I do my recording on. Can you believe it? Just cast out again, and I can see the pike. It's returned. Very resilient, aren't they? And I'm getting a few little taps on the float. Don't think I've hooked the pike, or at least it's taken the bait. I think it's swimming around and going into the line, so a liner. Yeah, definitely. I might need to see it off once more. What I'm doing is just flicking it out and then just bringing it back, so that, as I've already stated, it senses that there's something not quite right. And what is right is this little robin that keeps dropping by the side of me. That knows that there's food there. And it's great when you throw a few maggots out and the robin gathers them up, 3, 4, 5 at a time, then flies across to the far bank because it's got young to feed. I love that. Great, isn't it? There you go. I'm not sure if the pike's lurking somewhere, but it's still very, very quiet, and I can't even see any smaller fish. And as I'm throwing maggots out, normally that brings them in, even if it's just small roach. So I'm sure that it's not too far away. However, whatever happens in this very short session that I'm on, at least I'm not a blanker. Let me give a shout out to Tim Bryant. Thanks for your comment, Tim. And obviously you are of a certain age, like me, because you replied to my blog on the current Euro 2024, when I made the comment about the 1966 World Cup final, which you also saw on television, black and white, of course, in those days. Great memories, Tim, aren't they? And I think for all of us, as we get older, memories become very, very important to us. They are for me. And hopefully I've got even more to come. And who knows, might even make another memory today if I can catch a perch. But I've had the one. I'm not a blanker, and I will be back anyway. I think I might return with a lure rod, but I'll certainly be back. I enjoy fishing in a different way. For example, prawns, where you become very narrow in terms of your focus. But when you are, it does give a greater sense of achievement when you catch. Oh, and I'm definitely getting a bite there. I can see the pike. Now it's moving that way, but the float's going that way. So I assume that was something else that picked the prawn up. It's not developing though. Maybe it saw the pike and it's decided to go. Very interesting. Oh, just dipped again. Could it be the pike? Come on, let's keep this rolling, shall we? Yet another dip. Certainly looks interesting. I might just switch off now though, and then come back, because I haven't got any more development. And I can't see the pike. Let me lift. No. No pike, no perch, nothing at all. But nevertheless, action of any description is always good, isn't it? Let's make sure the prawn is hooked properly. It is. I'm going to flick it out again. And let's see. I think I've got a fish on, and I think, no I haven't, it's the pike, because I saw the bait go in as soon as I cast out. The pike was on it immediately, and then the float appeared to be moving, so I'm not sure what happened there. I doubt whether the bait was on top of the pike and it moved, because when something hits it, it tends to shoot because it knows that something isn't right. Definitely pike stop play. this particular session. Charming. I've got 2 pike out there now, both a couple of pound or so, enough to keep the perch and the roach especially away. I did touch one on the top of its body because I was able to get the rod tip in the water. It shot up. I thought, that's it, it's gone. Came back, did the same thing again, disappeared. Now it's brought a friend with it. Mind you, I am going soon anyway, so last few minutes, because I'm going to watch Carnarvon Town against Crusaders on television, although it will be on YouTube, Scorio's YouTube. Scorio is our Welsh version of Match of the Day, if you like. I'll be watching that tonight and cheering on the Covies. Great if they could get a result. And also in action is Ballatown and Connors Quay Nomads, who are also in the Conference League. But it looks like, as far as the fishing's concerned, well, I was on the right side of the line, wasn't I? That's the important thing. Is it frustrating? No, not really. It's just one of those things. It's actually been very interesting watching the pike in the swim as it's been coming in and out, and now they are coming in and out of the little area that I've put some bait into from the lily pads that are surrounding there. So I can't see beneath there, but I can see them coming in front of me. Fish observation, it's always beneficial, isn't it, to us as anglers, because the more we can observe fish in their natural environment, the more we get to think like a fish, and that helps us then to catch more fish. Maybe not so much on this occasion, but mostly